Every day, huh? So they seeded you #1, right?
They better have.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, that makes the most sense. We should. I'm a believer of seeding by GSP.
Alright.
You convinced me. Alright, so we got winners finals? Alright.
Okay. So I've only played teams for this game like one tournament, so actually I'm not too familiar with teams.
Yeah,
but I imagine it's pretty similar to Smash 4 with just less hit stun.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's very true. And like SaltOne and Hyper have just been on a streak lately, controlling Georgia.
The blue team a bit of a stage advantage right now. You got SaltOne cornered.
Right.
Reflex messes up me.
Right. But the issue is actually being able to hit them on stage. Both these characters, Cloud and Roy, have super gimpable recoveries, but, well, maybe not so much Roy now.
Yeah, I figured.
But, I mean, getting
I couldn't connect it to yours.
Oh, that's going to be a forward smash? Yeah, it was forward smash. We're going to take that first stock out there. But actually, honestly, it's pretty even overall. It's somewhat playing like 2 1v1s almost, but I think that this is definitely doable. And I think the tags are flipped because Reflex is definitely not playing this.
Blue team has stage control again.
Yeah.
Oh,
ooh, that was punishable. Yeah.
He keeps trying to like up the amount of his normal getup, I think.
Right. He's trying to catch it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess that could kill. I don't know how strong Warrior's FB is in this game. I know it was decently strong in Smash 4 and it could kill. So
I haven't seen it kill in this game yet, actually. Ooh. Right now, it's like these stocks are just not closing out very well. Obviously, we have limit on deck now from SaltOne.
Yeah, he's gonna be looking to use that on Nova. Oh,
yeah.
well, never mind.
Oh,
and Reflex SD, I think.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. Because I mean, it seemed like he got dash attacked off and then just drifted down, but wasn't able to get back up there.
Yeah, I was going to say that if you have limit, or the other team has limit, and one of your teams at kill percents, usually you want the person not at kill percents to fight the first Cloud with limit.
Right.
You want to risk getting that person. You don't want to risk dying. So if the limit's not going to kill you, then that person should probably be fighting Cloud.
I feel like I should disclose to you guys that we're not live at the moment.
Okay.
We're
just still recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you guys knew.
I didn't know. This whole entire event not being streamed at all? Okay.
That's going to be interesting. Yeah. We're going to actually take our stock. So actually, Hyper Kirby actually holding on to all of his stocks.
Yeah. Not looking good for blue team at all.
This is looking rough.
I'm just gonna.
I don't know about that up B, and the PK fire somewhat comboed his own teammates that, and he just jumped off. Okay, that's bold. Well, actually, that's what you would do. You would, on 4 stocks, so you probably do the same.
It depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, it depends how you're feeling. Could be.
In Brawl, I was really good at 2v1ing people with Diddy. But in Smash 4 and Ultimate, I don't think he's very good at 2v1ing.
Yeah, I mean, in Brawl, he had 2 bananas.
Yeah, he had 2 bananas, which is like fighting another person, kind of. Actually, with Villager, I was good at 2v1ing people because you just wall people out, and like it's hard for them to both fight you at the same time because they end up like hitting themselves.
They're just getting caught in slingshots all day.
Yeah, like Villager's pretty good at the corner overall. I mean, obviously you don't want to be at the corner forever, like if you're 1v1ing someone, but like in a 2v1, you don't mind being at the corner because you're only fighting one person. Though.
Yeah, they can't fight each other. Then that's actually, you know what? I've actually never thought of it that way, but that's how I did it.
All right, so Town City. Starting with the cross slash, 19 damage.
All right, I think Town and City is actually a really good pick here.
Probably, yeah.
They'll give them a little bit more survivability because, I mean, Wario isn't necessarily light, but he's kind of floaty in comparison to other what would be considered heavyweight characters.
I think the platform layout will probably help them, like, get out of disadvantage a little bit easier because they have platforms to retreat to.
That's
you could say the same for green team, but Roy's like vertical mobility and ability to change direction in the air. It's not as good as all the other characters. So
ooh, that's a
he's going to benefit less from it. Cloud would still benefit a lot, but overall, yeah, I like the stage. But yeah, green team still taking the early lead. They're both at kill percent, so if they're not too far behind, they can get these kills.
Yeah, they just need to really close it out really soon here. And yeah, I mean, it was unfortunate that the bike extended the hitbox on Roy's forward smash, so he was able to kill the both of them.
Ooh, I think Nova could have gotten like a forward air on Cloud there. It probably wouldn't have killed him if he DI'd up, but he might have been able to stage spike him.
And he was, oh wow, he almost had it. Well, he had the edge guard, but then he was able to get limit in time, so not going to close up the stock. And this lead is just pulling further and further ahead. And Reflex on his last stock, that was just a rogue forward smash. He died at like, what, 70?
I think, yeah, it was 60 to 70, I think, in that range.
I'm seeing that SaltOne has, I don't know if people are catching on to it now, but he was very consistent with using his up B out of shield, and that was how he would get most of his damage. I think that's like his main way to go for damage. His time hazard out of shield, but I don't think anyone's really hitting his shield right now. And that was Limit gonna get whipped there. Nova really needs to hold on to this stock. SaltOne still holding all three. Back throw gonna come out there. And
yeah, Nova dying for that back throw.
Oh man. So they've got 4 stocks to go through with only 2 stocks on their own. This is the situation is looking very bleak.
So this is 3 out of 5.
Oh, that's right. It is 3 out of 5.
Okay,
that's right.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot that it said that in the rules. So.
All right, Chomp getting Cloud off stage. Still has his double jump. Oh, he could have down tilted them there, I think. Drop shield down tilt.
Oh, and then the dare into. It seems like that isn't very consistent, but the forward smash going to close up the stock on Hyper Kirby.
Yeah, they're going to need a Waft to get in this or a Gimp. That's the only way they're going to stay in this, I think.
Yeah. Probably need to Gimp Hyper Kirby, honestly. SaltOne. Get rid of his last stock so they have to share stock. It's where I would go for in this situation. SaltOne's been holding onto his stocks for a long time, so I wouldn't want him to have a whole fresh stock. And the back air coming out.
Yeah, almost killing Nova.
Able to get back. Good there.
Yeah, it was a good charge up smash.
That was very nice.
Just recognized that his teammate has to get released from the grab eventually.
Oh, if he jumped off the stage, I mean, okay. That one was a little more reasonable. I mean,
yeah, I think the stage did help a little bit, but I feel like yellow team, their team composition kind of loses like a rush down. Like once they get in, they don't really. Once they get in, they're gonna have to retreat, and retreating makes them lose stage control, which you don't want to do in doubles.
Right. And I feel like it actually, when you think about it, I think like Wario has very specific setups that he's looking for as far as like Nair goes, and I don't think he's really able to get those against sword characters. He has a hard time approaching as is. Oh, so yeah, he's already switching the character right there. So oh, never mind.
I was going to say, I think usually I feel like this like Wario Ness probably would want a bigger stage over a smaller stage. Because I think a smaller stage would just be more volatile, but maybe that volatility could help them against like these characters.
I'm told now that I guess I'd have to fact check it, but I hear now that Town and City technically has the largest blast zones, and it's like the largest
on the legal stage. I think so. Yeah. Unless WarioWare is legal, WarioWare has really big vertical blast zones.
Yeah.
I think Callus has high blast zones too, but I might be wrong on that.
Right.
I know it has large side blast zones.
I wish they would free WarioWare personally.
Nova did a lot of damage there.
Yeah, and they're actually,
this is actually his opponent, but Reflex is a god at mashing out, so it's okay.
Yeah. And that's twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, he's talking about keeping his teammate on his toes.
Yeah, I mean Nova he wants to challenge the edge with PK freeze, and Reflex also wants to challenge the edge. So they're gonna have to like make up their mind on who's gonna do it.
Yeah, they need to sort of respect each other. I think PK freeze is probably the better tool. It also launches sideways.
Yeah, well, in that one situation, Reflex had a bike.
Yeah.
So bike versus PK freeze. I could see like in that situation, like you might want to use bike.
Right.
But in general, I think I agree that you're gonna want to use PK freeze to guard ledge. Although it's kind of Nova's fault for like releasing on Reflex, I think, unless. I'm pretty sure if it's the same as Smash 4, if it crashes into the ground, nothing happens. If they changed in this game where it crashes in the ground and it explodes, then yeah, I guess it's not Nova's fault, but.
Ooh, and that forward smash coming out, and it just, like, they had such a nice, like, decent lead, too, that just immediately got turned around. Roy kills so early. These characters are nasty.
I think Hyper and SaltOne's team synergy is just like showing to be a lot better than Novas and Reflexes. I don't know.
Right, training partners, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't know. This is probably their first time teaming. Oh, nice down air wall.
And that's actually going to put that stock. So making it actually even,
Yeah.
too.
A slight lead to yellow favor.
Yeah,
Or
slight
yellow
lead.
team, I would say.
Yeah, slight lead to yellow, only because Hyper's at KO % right now. If he
Yeah,
can get
well, now
this
it's
KO.
pretty even. Oh, nice up B trump from SaltOne there. Hyper doing a lot of damage to Reflex right now.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah, it's going to close out. So the stock lead is the yellow team, but they're both at kill %. So if they can get, if one of them dies, it's easily going to be in green team's favor.
Yeah, easily. Especially if Reflex is the one to go.
So this is like a pretty difficult place to be in for yellow team because usually the person at higher damage wants to play safe. Right, the person at KO %, but they're both at KO %, so they both have to be putting in work, playing safe without dying.
Right.
And Reflex surviving that limit, which is good. And he gets it down air.
And that's going to be it. And he's going to make it, and he's going to make it back.
Yeah,
that was
so
such a
it's
clean
2v1.
KO.
Wait, does Reflex have? That's not WAF. Right now, he's just
Yeah,
rage.
he just has rage.
Okay, yeah. I can't ever tell. So he might want to try to build up another WAF. I don't know what time it's at.
Yeah, actually, I don't recall when he actually got the KO, and SaltOne is really looking for it right now.
It's so hard to chase down Wario. You want to chase down Wario, but you see someone at KO %. And you want to make it a 1v1, but it's really hard because his mobility is so good in the air. Nice down tilt grab, yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
They got him.
Yeah.
All right, so he really pummeled him there. Slight miscommunication, but that was still
That's okay.
really good. Yeah.
So Lucas working out a lot better than Ness.
Yeah,
I feel like Lucas probably is better in doubles than Ness overall.
Even if it's just solely for PK freeze. I mean, and then the PK
Well, not
fight-
just PK freeze, but I feel like his hitboxes are just better.
His nair. Right,
Yeah,
which
having
you
good
can't smash,
hitboxes in doubles is really good because you can get lots of stray hits. And stray hits just lead to a lot of damage a lot of times because doubles can be very convoluted.
It really can. It's like actually playing a completely different game, doubles. Which is why I solely stick to singles until I get a consistent partner.
Yoshi's Island. Okay. I think this is fine for yellow team too.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and I don't think that is necessarily a disadvantage.
They're definitely not going to want to be above that platform. Because Cloud's just going to be up air. Roy can just up air also.
Right.
But Wario, I feel like he has the mobility to stay away in the air. It might make challenging them from the air a little harder because he can't aerial through the platform, and the platform takes up such a large amount of space. But I think it's going to be
SaltOne
okay.
doesn't help him soon.
Down
That's his
smash.
teammate.
He tried to go for the down air, yeah. I actually agree with a lot with Nova there because SaltOne's teammate, he was going to come help him.
Right.
So he needs to end that stock right there if he was going to do it. So I like the down air attempt. He just didn't get the sweet spot on it, so he didn't get the spike.
So yeah, it was that was definitely really good awareness because that was going to be it. And they might.
What's happening?
And that's
everyone's dying.
Everyone's dying. All right.
Nova is the only one that came out unscathed. So definitely good for yellow team.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a very worth it trade there. And this stage is actually really working out super well for yellow right now. I thought that they would maybe like more room just to have the presence of moving around, but it doesn't seem to be a major issue.
Oh, what happened? I didn't see what happened to
I didn't
Reflex.
catch it, but he's on his last stock.
I think he crashed his bike into the wall, but I wasn't sure.
That was unfortunate.
Right,
because
very
they just
slight
had a
lead to
massive
yellow team, but green teams has had the stage control the majority of this game, I would say.
Yeah, actually, yellow is actually down a stock. So.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, because since Reflex is on his last stock, and Nova just dropped it.
I thought Reflex had 2 stocks. My bad.
So this is where they're going to need a really significant gimp.
A gimp or a wall.
Yeah.
Well, Nova tried to get the, I think it was a forward smash out of the upbeat, but he missed it.
It looks like Reflex trying to find a way to really punish SaltOne using Climb Hazard right off the ledge.
Yeah, it can be pretty hard.
I think the only thing that's really beating that is maybe a down smash from Lucas or maybe a PK freeze or something like that, but we haven't had the presence of that.
Yeah, Wario's range on his moves aren't great. He benefits more if he can get in and out with his really good aerial mobility.
And now technically yellow team has a slight lead here, but well, actually, with Reflex being at KO %, and that's going to close out the stock, and they're going to have to share stock immediately. So now it's basically an even. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, so you're going to want to watch out for Cloud with limit. for Nova.
Yes. Because that's what he's going to be looking for. It's going to be like the immediate cross
Yeah,
slash.
he almost has it. So he's going to be looking to use that on Nova. Well, Reflex is getting high up there too. It probably won't kill Reflex because Wario is a lot heavier than Lucas. Okay,
there
he
goes the
used it,
cross
yeah.
slash, so we burned it. So this is the moment where they really need to
Nice
sort of
down tilt. Oh, he tried to get the regrab, but
couldn't catch
didn't
it.
confirm, yeah.
Oh, the up smash coming out there. Not going to close up the
Should
stock.
be a
No
punish on-
punish. Oh,
yeah.
no punish on it. He tried to get the back air out of there. Just barely whipped it.
The slope might have messed it up, actually. I'm not sure because when Cloud forward smashes, he ducks down a little bit, and Reflex was on a higher part of the slope. So when he back aired it, it might have went over his head. And Limit back on deck, one for immediate side B.
He's throwing that out immediately. He's impatient. And
Nice
the walk gonna
walk.
come out there,
Yep.
and that was so clean. And so Hyper obviously can pull this back. I mean, this is like a
Okay.
Ooh. So Reflex down.
So
it's down
both
to
at
the wire.
high, it just comes down to whoever can land the first kill move.
And
Okay, he fell
the
out.
slope. I think that was because of the slope.
I don't think that was the slope. Maybe it was though.
Oh,
Wow,
and
he
he
just
tried
super
to nail.
armor through it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so does Roy's up B have super armor now?
It had it in Smash 4 too.
Oh, really? I never really noticed this, but that was a really good set actually. That could have gone to game 5 potentially. So they'll be going to losers finals.
Yeah, I
it's
think.
Hyper Kirby and SaltOne advancing.